Alright, welcome to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. So, somebody has tagged me in this. Big up to the star, because I'm going to be taking my story straight out of the star, and then I am going to be adding my own spin on things. Let me say this first though. A long time me I want to know, you know. A long time we are talk back and forth and me I try telling you certain things. I don't know go on like, you don't hear people. No fun no go on like say everybody love you know. No fun no go on like say the world is your friend and can't we all get along. And it's a big utopia and we hold hands and sing kumbaya. What a rude awakening. You know what's funny? Me and Brains did a video. And it was a live. We went live and we talked about how African Jamaicans will be treated once the Chinese people fully take over the place. That video right now is over 100 and something thousand views. And it was a live that we simply switched the camera on, went live, and talked up some things. I think some of y'all need to go review that video. Just like I said it, type it into YouTube and watch the video. Anyway, this story coming out of Jamaica, people have tagged me. They're tagging me on Instagram. And then I said, SoFlo, you need to talk about this. Okay, but I hope you like what I got to say. That's all I'm saying. Listen, disabled student chased out of store. This is January 3rd of 2019. I don't know, all news this and up. This just happened. Sasha Gay Thompson says she wanted to be treated fairly. Everybody wants to be treated fairly, Sasha. Disabled student chased out of store. This is January 3rd of 2019. I don't know, all news this and up. This just happened. Sasha Gay Thompson says she wanted to be treated fairly. Everybody wants to be treated fairly, Sasha. Here what? The story goes like this. The tears welled up in Sasha Gay Thompson's eyes when she visited the Star on Wednesday. And again, I said I'm sourcing this from the Star. The 21-year-old said that she cried after she was chased out of the wholesale by one of its operators on December 22nd as she tried to make a purchase. The minute I heard wholesale, black girl, wheelchair, chased out of the store, I immediately thought Chinese. Why? Because in recent times, there was another story from the Gleaner, Chinese woman seen slapping teen on video. I don't know if y'all remember that with Mr. Vegas, where the Chinese woman grabbed the little girl, teenage girl, and clocked her some big box in her face, right? Accused her of shoplifting from her store. This was in Jamaica, from our shop. Turns out the girl wasn't shoplifting at all. And Mr. Vegas jumped in and went over there and saying calm things and peace and unity. And I did a video where I said we are so easily bought and sold. What better time to have made it known that you can't do that round here, else you can't survive another day round here. But guess what? When you have a shopkeeper, Mr. Chin, that's willing to give out rice and whatever else him give out on the books, and you can pay me later, man, pay me later. And people of freeness, they will sacrifice their own people. You know what I'm saying? And that was the case. Who's to forget? This other one here. Chinese businessman in jail for serious stabbing of a customer. This is recently, and this happened in St. Anne, in Jamaica. Stabbing. And if you read everything in that article, it talk about how this wasn't no pencil stabbing, people. Him stab up him cloth. Now you know, a lot of Chinese, I don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of Chinese study martial arts to some degree. Some go above and beyond and get extremely advanced, but it is mandatory in many settings that they study it to some degree. So you can imagine when him flip the knife round so and give him all, stab out him liver and kidney them and them thing there. We're in Jamaica writing stories talking about his intestinal, his intestines were damaged badly by the stabbing and he got stabbed multiple times Well, the Chinaman there is out on bail, awaiting or pending, and we know where this is going to go. He's going to hire a high-powered lawyer, let me tell you that right now. And then from there, the high-powered lawyer is going to say that the black man was the aggressor, and the Chinaman was forced to defend himself and his business and protect his family that was there from this hooligan animal. And the case is going to be thrown out. And that is just the way it works. Yeah? So, like I said, the video that we did talking about how we will be treated of African ancestry once they take over. I don't know why a lot of black people are under the impression that Chinese people love women and these kind of things. I'm not trying to start no beef or no war here, Chinese against black or anything like that. I'm just trying to let you know that black people really have no friends. Alright. So, 21-year-old said she cried after she was chased out of the wholesale by one of its operators on December 22nd as she tried to make a purchase. Like others, Thompson strongly believes that she was treated harshly because she has a disability. I went into this store in Spanish Town to purchase something, and a Chinese national immediately told me to get out with my dirty chair. She's talking about her wheelchair. He was shouting on top of his voice in his Chinese accent. That means he was speaking English, but he had a Chinese accent. Don't talk about store, man. You know how they talk. Chicken wing, 5 eyes, you know. Bumper clot. And you guys laughed. Oh, China boy, some bumper clot. Him nice, eh? Don't come in here. Get out. I was astonished. I even asked him why would he turn me away when I usually visit the store. But he didn't hear me out. Me and said him not take no talk. He was not listening. He's not concerned. He don't give a damn about your community. Them can't boycott me because them want my goods, and my goods come cheap. So I could treat any one of y'all like a bag of shit, and you will be back tomorrow again. That is the reason why we have no power. But anyway, don't come in here. Get out. I was astonished. I even asked him why would he turn me away when I usually visit the store. But he didn't hear me out. He just demanded that I leave, she said, with tears trickling down her face. After seeing how humiliated and upset she was, Thompson said that her mother went to confront the store operator and was shoved out of the establishment. I hear what? If mommy never take the shove out and leave, should I get some hard ears? And for those of y'all who don't know what hard ears mean, it mean when you're getting box, them place ya and finger crossing your ears and your ears ringing, if you think I'm joking. People have said a lot of things about me, but nothing ever hurt me like that incident. My mother was really upset and she went there and asked them why they spoke to me like that. And an argument developed. And one of the workers shoved her all the way out the store. The next line says, humiliated in her own country. Y'all not ready for this yet, huh? Reflecting on the incident, the young woman said that she's not only disappointed that she was shunned because of her inability to walk, but the fact that she was humiliated in her own country by someone who bears another nationality. Imagine a Chinaman come in my country and a disrespect me and a treat me so. There's going to be a whole lot more Jamaicans saying exactly that line right there in future years to come. Remember, I told you that. Imagine a Chinaman coming out my country and a disrespect me and a treat me so. Wait for it, because it's coming. Him just said me come out of him place. My heart is broken in 1,000 pieces. I travel to school on a daily basis and persons have said a lot of things about me. And I am only human, so it's natural for me to feel a way. However, because I am educated, I understand that not everyone will understand what myself and other disabled persons go through on a daily basis she said. Currently pursuing a degree in education, business, and computer studies at the University of Technology Upper UTech, Thompson said that she is hoping that persons will be caring towards persons in similar situation. I want that Chinese man and others to know that it's the same blood that runs through persons with disabilities. You see, there you go again. You are black with disabilities. Okay? You forget the black part. You have Chinese people with disabilities, you have white people with disabilities, you have black people with disabilities. Certain white people don't see you as same person, regardless of your disability or not. Same thing for Chinese people. Certain Chinese people, they will never see you the same. So I don't care how you try to equate with the same blood and everything. Wrong move. It is not well received. Anyway, she's still up here trying to convince the Chinaman that it's the same blood that runs through people with disabilities. I have to accept my ordeal and that I am in a wheelchair. For persons to add all of this, it hurts a lot. Sometimes the taxi man them will say that they are not bringing me in their vehicle because they can't bother with the load, she said. So you try to tell me said that never hurt you so much. Every day you go to school and you're seeing black man, I tell you say, as a taxi driver, I can't manage the load there, I can't carry in a vehicle, I take up too much space. 3-4 fear I can't get for you and your wheelchair. And that don't hurt you as much as a Chinese man I tell you if you come out time store. I wonder why. Leave your comment in the comment section below. She intelligent, she have some disabilities, but she's very intelligent, so she now gets spear in this fire. Now, she said, I want Chinese man and others to know that it's the same blood. Thompson, who hails from Spanish Town, said that she became paralyzed from the waist down at age 9 after she was kicked in the back by another student at primary school. God have mercy. Receiving severe injuries to her spinal cord and pelvis, Thompson was forced to spend years in the hospital where she underwent vigorous treatment. And that is where the story ends. Let me read some of these comments for you in closing. So, C. Brown says, only in Jamaica, no rights for the disadvantaged. People step all over us, even in our own country, and nothing comes of it. If any civilized country, the owner would be fined at the least for being discriminatory, but not in unlawful Jamaica. And I'm guessing that C. Brown is talking about handicap rights. I say handicap and somebody contact me and say, so Flo, don't use the word handicap. It's a disrespect. Say disabled. Me say disabled, them I go find one next name for call it tomorrow. And it's just like black people don't want to be called African Americans, call them Hebrew Israelite. Don't call me that, neither call me this, call me that. Listen, I'm not up on all the whatever is new and popping, okay? So please understand, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm trying to get a message across here. But yes, I have been contacted by people with disabilities in Jamaica that have said stuff like, we need to champion the cause for buses that accommodate wheelchairs. We need to champion the cause for sidewalks in rural areas. Because if you live in a rural area and you're in a wheelchair, you're stuck. Because you can't go up on a sidewalk and wheel yourself, go to a bus stop, catch a bus and go where you're going. A lot of areas in rural areas don't even have a sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? So people have contacted me about that. And I think that's a good cause to champion. Anyway, O'Neal Sugar Stick Marty said, waste of time talking. Jamaican believe in cheapness over dignity. That me I talk about. Jamaicans believe in cheapness over dignity and honor. They've turned their back on their Jamaicans because they don't want to fight for others or for their own kind. Sucks, but it's true. Like I said before, Mr. Chin have all the knockoff good them. him can make you go to the dance and look fresh like you have Louis Vuitton from head to toe. So you can't run him out of the place because you can't really afford Louis Vuitton from head to toe. And them kind of thing there. This. Imagine a Chinaman coming to my country and disrespect me and treat me so. Him just said if he come out of place, my heart is broken in 1,000 pieces. Jacqueline Empress Fire says, I was thinking the same thing, Shashage. The business place should be boycotted. I'm wondering what has become of the student that caused her to be paralyzed. Good question, I know. And Dell said, I feel your pain, Shashage. It is so hard. It is so sad that you're in a wheelchair and being treated with such disrespect by a damn Chinese SKP. Some of our people can be rough on the edges and treat disability like an open sore. Life's challenges is not a respecter of persons, regardless of education, wealth, or status. Ask the grave. Yes, this store should be boycotted. I am proud of you that you are pursuing your education. Forward still, my girl. Vibes Michael said, that's the basis of this story. What's the basis of this story? Are you looking for sympathy? Because worse things have happened to me, and the star never feature mines. So grow up. You see that right there, sir? You see that? Worse things have happened to me, and the star never feature my story. So grow up. How I look sympathy? God no, me have to laugh. It wicked. It rough out your power. Because hear what? Majority of your people are not sympathetic to you, Shashage. And that is one thing also that you need to understand. Jamaicans have developed into a set of people where as long as it's not affecting me personally or anybody I am attached to personally, then I give two damns. Yeah man, 1,616 people get killed last year. Jamaica nice man, I don't know what you talk about. So what? If 1,600 odd get killed. Me good. Me go anywhere me want to go when me want to go. You see what I'm saying? And that's the mentality. Until it reaches that individual, they will never relate or even try to relate to your story. Anyway, like I've said before, I'm going to say it again. We did a video before where we talked about what will become or how we will be treated, those of us of African descent. How we will be treated. You have enough of where I say we are not, nothing about me, no African, no African in me. But I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about those of us who accept it and know that that is what we are or have come from. Yeah, we mix up with other things too. But we know that dominant gene that make we look how we look. You know what I mean? I say melanated people of this side of the globe. Now, we did a video where we talked about this before, and I think y'all really need to go see that video. I'm going to close this video out by saying this. Like, comment, share. Leave your comments wholeheartedly in the comment section below. Please keep it clean. Alright, because we're intelligent people. We're no bogo yaga. We can express ourselves without profanity and all that. Alright? Talk up. Down there, so. It's SoFlo TV, man. I'm out. Peace.